Hello beautiful people and welcome to my summer series. Today I have a very special thing for you guys because it's something that used to make my mother a lot in summer, my whole childhood, and God knows my mother knows how to repeat meals. So this is a very simple meal, that's why I picked this one. And it's a meal you can actually put on the table if you have guests. Because it's so impressive, it's so beautiful because of all the colors and stuff, but it is really easy. So if you're not a super chef and you want something that is really impressive and will mesmerize your guests, you will love this option. For this, you don't have to cook anything. It's only a yogurt-based salsa and some raw veggies with potatoes. The reason you don't see potatoes here is because they're already steaming. I know. You actually do cook. So this is a very simple recipe. Everybody can do. You only have to cook one thing, the potatoes. This recipe is called the Fondue Lorraine. Can you repeat that, Agatha? Fondue Lorraine. My mother is from northeast. My mother is from northeast of France, so it is quite close to Germany. They have very special dishes that we always ate in our childhood, despite being in the south and Mediterranean. So it's funny because it's kind of a fusion between northeast France with the hot potatoes, this very German and German border, Kartoffeln, and the beautiful colorful veggies of the Mediterranean diet. So I've eaten Fondue Lorraine my whole childhood in teenage, and every single summer we had like a lot of Fondue Lorraine, and I never got sick of it because I kind of like veggies. So for a start, this is good. But my mom was even better than that. She made Fondue Lorraine for guests many times because she doesn't like to cook very much, but she likes to chop veggies. This is the best summer option she made for her guests. So the suspense is over. For this recipe, you are going to need a beautiful dish. I actually made this one. This is a plate, this is a dessert plate, and this is a candle holder. Yeah, Pinterest. And I have this little glass jar here. I'm gonna put it in the center, and this is going to hold the sauce. I'm not going to put a lot of veggies and a lot of sauce because like we're only two, but I'm going to show you the kind of the formula of it. You can also put it on a lazy Susan. I have a lazy Susan here. Boom! This lazy Susan is so practical. Actually, I'm going to put this on the lazy Susan, but you can put your veggies on the lazy Susan directly. You just like put something in the bottom, and people can actually make this turn, and it is fun, and they have access to all the veggies. This is absolutely amazing. You have also the option, if you don't have a lazy Susan or a tea tray, which is kind of fancy, you can use a cutting board as kind of a cheese board to present your vegetables, or you can already prepare those on your plate. So for this recipe, you can have every kind of veggies you like. Actually, here I have a green lettuce. I have red cabbage. I've never done this in Fondue Lorraine before, so I'm gonna improvise with it. I don't know how it's going to be practical to eat, but well, maybe wedges. Here I have a cauliflower. I have some carrots, super practical. Usually people love carrots. Just a little tip, if you pre-cut your veggies, put the carrots and the celery sticks in cold water in the fridge if you have to wait, because it keeps them very crunchy. I have a beautiful rainbow of bell peppers, red pepper, yellow pepper, but this is the Hawaiian pepper. It's an aloha pepper. Pretty cool one. Here I have some radishes. Radishes are super good for this recipe. I actually eat them during the whole summer. In France, we eat them with a piece of bread, in case gluten-free for me, and some butter. that can be vegan, salt, pepper, and we slice, we put like halves of radishes on the top. This is so delicious. Well, these are massive. I mean, in France we don't have those. We have like small ones. I have beautiful creamy mushrooms, brown color ones, and white color ones. I have small tomatoes. They're actually very organic, garden grown tomatoes. And of course, because you know we're in Mexico, guacamole! I mean avocado. For the salsa, you are going to need some yogurt. You have a low-fat yogurt. It was the only option. I usually pick a high-fat yogurt because I don't like low-fat stuff. You can also have a vegan yogurt, but without any flavoring or sugar or sweetener or anything, because it's gonna be weird. We also are going to need cloves of garlic, depending of the amount you're doing. Like for now, I'm going to put one because they're kind of big. Two special ingredients are spring onions. We're gonna use the green parts and can use the white part too. And some parsley. This is going to give such a fresh, summery flavor to our sauce. And of course, salt and pepper. I added some olives because I love olives and I think they go beautifully with everything. You can add goat cheese if you want, or some gluten-free crackers, or anything that goes well with everything. The good thing about this recipe is that it goes well with kind of everything. My mom used to do a little salad on the side, or put some garlic bread on the side, or things like that. And of course, you are going to need your potatoes. They have to be steamed, so they are very hot, and you can cut them open and put a little bit of yogurt salsa in it. Woo! Okay, I didn't burn myself. We're good to go. So now we're gonna do the hardest part, which is the salsa. So here we have our yogurt, clove of garlic. I'm gonna pick this one, and a piece of parsley. The good thing about this recipe as well is that there is no recipe, it's just a formula. So you just do whatever you want and taste it. This is the good part about cooking, you can taste it meanwhile you're cooking. And check if you'd like more salt or more herbs or things like that. So for this, I don't know, it's like a hummus dish. I'm going to put 1 clove of garlic, very finely minced. Boom! Like a handful of parsley. And this is totally up to you. You can also use some fresh cilantro, some mint. It goes really well with mint. It just changes the whole vibe of the veggies, but it is really good if you like mint. You can put any herbs you want. So here we have our parsley. As well, you have to cut it really small. The smaller you cut, the more the flavors are going to be mixed together and the salsa will be a success. This is my kind of minced. I love it. And then you have your green onions. So the green onions must be cut also very small. The green part, you can also add the white part. Sometimes I do, sometimes I keep the white part so I can cook something else. And as well, super minced. So now that you have your mix with garlic and herbs, you take a spoon, hop, and you're gonna pour your yogurt. Flavorless, sugarless, sweetenerless yogurt. This is very important because once I tried to do with a sweet yogurt and it was... I mean, I like weird things, but this one was like above the threshold of weirdness. You add your herbs and your garlic and the yogurt. You're gonna mix this together. Oh my god, like the flavor of my whole childhood. This feels so summery for me. Fresh, super delicious. Of course, if you like veggies. And this is gonna be the final result. We have to put a little bit of pepper and salt. this is the final result. Just put all your vegetables on the plate and you add some hot potato. Of course, if you use it as a snack before the meal, you won't put potatoes because they're gonna be messy, but the Fondue Lorraine is made with hot potatoes and you put this creamy yogurt salsa on the top and you eat it with all the vegetables. I picked this tier tray because I love tier trays, but you can also decorate every single plate with an arrangement of vegetables and do something really cool. The way I ate Fondue Lorraine with my family was like this. You cut the potatoes in two, you put some delicious yogurt salsa in it or butter, and you have all the veggies on the side and you can dip them in the salsa. So I think this is kind of neat and very, very, very easy to do. You cannot mess up. Actually, yes, you can mess up. You can put a little bit too much salt in there. But besides that, this is an amazing, amazing summer snack slash lunch slash brunch slash It is a good option if you have people over and you don't want to spend a lot of time cooking, but you want something that looks cool. I don't know, it's simple, but it's kind of magic. So I hope you liked this Northeast slash Mediterranean recipe I had for you today, and I see you next week for another delicious summer recipe. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell if you want more recipes, videos. Of course, give some love. It's always appreciated. Bye!